one and only Adam Hood.
Hey, Katie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Well, good.
Well, let's talk about some of the stuff you have going on. You're doing a tour off and on through the year with Jason Eady.
Right. We're doing the Southern Brothers from Another Mother tour.
Love it.
That's a mouthful.
Isn't it, though?
And the cool thing is, like, we've sort of been, we talked about it for a while, and it really makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
Because of the area that we're from is a little different, and it's you know, I'm thankful to be able to come and play in Texas, but still be able to sort of stay true to what I do, because, you know, my style kind of comes from my upbringing, and it's the same thing with Jason. And, you know, it's neat because, you know, his band is great, and we talk about this all the time. You know, there are things that would be missing in my shows that he puts in there, and vice versa. There are the things that are missing in his shows, I can insert myself in there, and it works.
So it's just a nice little fit.
It's great. I mean, I'm having a ball.
That's good.
Great.
Well, that's all that matters.
That's
as long
right.
as you're having a good time.
As long as I'm having fun, I don't care about anything else.
Keep doing what
That's
you're
right.
doing. Well, let's talk about your latest album.
Mhm.
Doing great.
So far, it's doing good. This Trying to Write a Love Song is the single.
Yeah.
And it's been the fastest climbing single that I've ever had, so that's good, you know.
Yeah.
And, the record, we haven't set a release date on the record. We're saying August. I'm doing this one a little bit different. This
Yeah.
is my first Kickstarter album, because Jason did 2 of them, and
Yeah.
you know, him and plenty of other people have been really successful at it, and so I just got to a point where, you know, I wanted to do this myself.
Yeah.
You know, and it went well, and so we're doing things a little bit different. Rachel Lloyd's producing the album, and
Love her.
she's great, and the band's great, and I think we got good songs, you know. And you know, it was weird because I kind of hit a wall with songs about halfway through, and I said, man, do I have enough material? And it was nice to be able to start digging through old stuff.
Yeah.
And find songs that I kind of had forgotten about, and say, wow, you know, this is appropriate for this record. And so it's gonna be a little different, more songwritery
Yeah.
than you know. I think I've tried to be rootsy on purpose in my last records, and I'm not really concerning myself with that this time.
Yeah, going with what feels right.
That's right, just the songs.
Yeah, and now Trying to Write a Love Song, I love it.
Thank you.
And now, is that coming from personal deep down, or just
It just felt good.
felt good?
You know, I wrote it with Logan Mize and Pat McLaughlin. We were talking about Pat earlier. Pat's one of those guys that, like, I mean, every song that we've written has either been on a record or it's been a single. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I mean, he's just one of those guys. The way he plays, it feels good, and you know, there's just no worry.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
it's cool because you know, every time we sit down, we sort of go in there really open-minded, and both of us just kind of start writing things down, and by the time we get to the end of the song, we realize that we actually have something that really means something.
Uh-huh,
You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
And it's sort of like it's just a stream of consciousness. I don't know. It's strange, but you think to yourself while you're writing, you go, "Is this going to make sense?" You know, does
Yeah.
anybody know what I'm talking about here?
Yeah.
But people do. So
Oh, I would have to say that your music in general, it speaks to people. I mean,
thank you.
every song that I've listened to of yours, it's like, oh yeah, I get that.
Good.
That's me, or I know that person, or I mean, they feel good. Songs.
That's good to hear. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, hey, it's the truth.
Good. Thank
We only tell the truth here in the corner.
I hope so.
Because that would just be
Yeah,
wrong.
that's right. Don't flatter me for the wrong reason.
I know, that's right. So, other than getting the album out in August,
Mhm.
we hope, yes. And what about the rest of the year? You've got any other big plans?
Just doing the Southern Brothers thing and just keeping plugging away, playing shows, trying to get this record out. And that's about it. You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple,
Yeah.
but difficult at the same time.
Well, now you're still based in Alabama, right?
Correct, yeah.
So you're doing a lot of traveling just from that standpoint.
You know, there's no science to it, but I've got it figured out about as close as I can get it figured
Yeah.
out. You know, I mean, and so far so good. You know, but I mean, you know, it's funny because you run into people in so many different avenues of music, and just in the Texas scene and everywhere, and everybody's got a formula that works for them, but no two are the same. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I can take the things that I've watched other people do and say, okay, I want to apply that to how I travel, or I want to apply this to how how my stage show is, or how I write, or whatever. But it's always, you know, someone else's idea with how does it apply to me.
Yeah.
And so we're still trying to figure it out, but so far it works great. I mean, I'm here I'm here more than I am anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much the majority of the summer into the fall. I mean, we're playing Texas.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and Texas is so big, and we have so many venues that welcome this type of music, and the fans are out there. So.
And boy, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I really am. I'm appreciative that it feels like home. You know?
Yeah. No, there's no doubt you're a Texas boy deep
Good.
down.
Thank
You
you.
fit right in.
I'm glad.
All right, tell people where they can go to talk about where you're playing and all that kind of stuff.
AdamHood.com. That'll get you anywhere you need to be.
That's
so
easy.
It's nice and simple. That puts you on all our social media and all that stuff. So.
Well, thank you for coming and seeing
My
us.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I'm trying to write a love song. I'm gonna need a little help from you. So slide over closer where you belong. Give me something that I can use. You're the one I wanna sing